Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast.
This is a show dedicated to helping you become a better organist.
We're your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius.
And Aušra Motūzaitė Pinkevičienė.
We have over 25 years of experience of playing the organ.
And we've been teaching thousands of organists online from 89 countries since 2011.
So now let's jump in and get started with the podcast for today.
We hope you'll enjoy it.
Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 681 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Dimi, and he writes about his dreams and the challenges that he is facing. So, number one, I dream to play at my future organ romantic and baroque pieces, but not only that. And number two, I plan to buy a used electronic organ, Alborn DS series, 2 manual plus pedal, and I haven't found the owner manual and the service manual online. I looked on some forums and sent emails to Alborn website, but so far no answer. I plan to buy it at the beginning of March. The price is 250 euros. I can barely afford it. It is about 39% of my total net income. Despite that, I am optimistic. I will use my Edirol FA-66 interface and GrandOrgue to test it. Do you know what Dimi is talking about, Aušra?
About which part?
About the organ that he is planning to buy.
No, I have no idea. Maybe you have.
Alborn is manufacturer of electronic organs, which I have heard before, but I don't know the specific series that he is talking about.
I just know one thing, that I would never ever would buy an instrument if I would not have directions of how it works.
Right.
And if he can't find it, so then why to buy such an instrument?
Yeah, because finding a used organ is cheaper, right? But then if you buy a cheaper organ, you might not have directions, owner manual, right?
Well, you know, in Lithuania we use such a saying that cheap meat is for dogs only. Or you know that the sort of greedy pays twice. And usually that's the truth. Sometimes it's better, you know, to save your money and to get better thing than, you know, to get a cheap and bad one. I'm not talking that this particular would be a bad thing, but it sort of makes me suspicious why he cannot find the directions.
Yes, and why the price is 250 euros only for 2 manuals and pedal instrument?
There might be something really wrong with it.
250, it's like only you could buy cheap plastic keyboards, 2 of them for that price, but not more, no more. And if this organ should be good with pedals, and of course the biggest expense should be pedals, then the price is kind of strange.
Well, my advice would be, you know, just make sure if you are getting it that you could be refunded if something would be very wrong with that instrument.
Yeah. And maybe he doesn't say, but maybe the owner of that instrument will sell it with the manual, with the owner's manual and service manual, but he cannot see it before buying it, you know. That's maybe the case, could be. I don't think it's a stolen instrument, like people.
Maybe not. It's not
Yes.
a car,
Yeah.
not a fancy car.
Would be strange to just steal 2 manual and pedal organ and sell it.
I never thought about it. It's really funny.
So yeah, probably Dimi is looking for that manual to familiarize himself with this instrument ahead of time,
with
right?
possibilities about it. Yeah.
Maybe the website that is selling this used organ is not complete in description and specification of that instrument, and he wants to know more, right? Could be.
Could be.
That's the tricky thing with used organs.
But as I said before, I better would save more money and buy better thing if he is not sure. But maybe it will just work just fine. Who knows?
He writes he can barely afford it because it's 39% of his total net income. So that's the sign that this purchase is a little bit too much for him either way.
Yes, could be.
What I would do in his situation, I would buy one keyboard only, plastic keyboard for starters, up to 100 euros. And then gradually, when I have more money, save more money, I add a second manual, and then later I add a pedal board too. Sort of custom built organ, not complete solution like he's talking, because the price is important in this case for him. If it was not important, if I had a lot of money to spare, then it would be a different question, right?
Yes, because the price of 250 for two manual pedals instruments is sort of very unrealistic even for the used one.
Yes, so which means that you might end up with a complete instrument which is not good, right?
Yes.
In reality, it would seem like a great deal, 250, but who can sell it for 250 if it's good, right?
Yes.
If it's used organ,
Unless the owner is dead and no relatives don't have a use of it, then I could understand such a price. But
yeah.
it's just a big thing that you want to get rid of, but it takes your space and want to get rid of it. That would be a possibility.
Lots of moving parts here in this question. I don't know how to answer, but the dream is very realistic. In the future, he wants to play romantic and baroque pieces. Yeah,
Nice.
But not only that, he wants to expand his repertoire as well. Cool.
Yes, I think having instrument of his own will help him to achieve his dream.
Yeah. So the thing that is important to figure out right now is if this electronic organ will be a good fit for him.
Sure.
If it's a good instrument.
Actually, the most, I think, reasonable thing would be, I don't know how far he lives from that instrument, from where he is buying it, would be actually to go and to play it, to try it out.
Yeah.
And then to see if it works and then to buy it. But if it's very far away, maybe it's too expensive to travel and to try it out.
A lot of times people buy used instruments from eBay, and eBay could be, seller could be in another country or even on another continent.
Yes.
That's the tricky part.
But in that case, maybe the shipping will be more expensive than the instrument itself.
Exactly. Two manual and pedal instrument, if the price is 250, but it's a heavy instrument, definitely, right? Full size instrument. So probably, let me check. Alborn, if it's full side. Alborn DS. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, it looks like complete instrument with pedals. Yeah, 2 manuals. It's definitely a heavy instrument, so the shipping would be very, very expensive. He would pay probably that much for shipping alone.
And he needs to find out that too. What about, the shipping price?
Depending on the
Delivery
location,
price.
of course.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I don't know if it's useful, but you see how many questions you have to figure out for yourself before buying this thing. My personal recommendation would be to start small, not with instrument that you would be stuck for life, like complete 2 manual and pedal instrument, which you can barely afford. That's the tricky part. If the price is important for you, my solution would be to customize it and build it for yourself, 1 manual at a time, right? Like we did at the beginning of our Hauptwerk journey. Did you like what you saw arriving at our home?
No, I did not.
Boxes and boxes
I wouldn't
and boxes.
want to experience it again. Such a mess.
Yeah. If you guys are curious about our Hauptwerk setup, you can go to our website, and there is a page called Tools, organduo.lt/tools, and you will find Hauptwerk setup that we used, and many modifications of it. We changed over the years too, from simple solution to more advanced solution. Then we decided to have a portable Hauptwerk setup, right? And then ultra portable, which would fit in a backpack. So you will see there everything. Okay, guys, this was Vidas.
And Usha.
Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This podcast is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online.
It has hundreds of courses, coaching, and practice materials for every area of organ playing. Thousands of instructional videos and PDFs. You will not find more value anywhere else online.
Total Organist helps you to master any piece, perfect your technique, develop your sight reading skills, and improvise or compose your own music, and much, much more.
Sign up and begin your training today at organduo.lt and click on Total Organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
If you like our organ music, you can also support us on Patreon and get free CDs.
Find out more at patreon.com/secrets of organ playing.